All right, here we go. We're going to talk about the radar level transmitter, the FMR20. We're going to take a look at the setup we've got going on here, and then we're going to come back to device care, and we're going to go ahead and do a configuration on this thing. So this is our trainer out the Ag Stewardship Center. The FMR20, as you can see, is mounted above the tank, and it's looking down into that vessel. And you can see there's a level in that water. Level is about 18.5 inches. So we'll talk a little bit more about those range levels when we get back there. What I want you to know is when you're setting these up and it talks about the empty cal and full cal, we're taking a measurement from the face of the sensor here all the way down to where we want our minimum range to be, wherever that is. And then from that minimum range, the distance back up becomes our full calibration. So we'll go ahead and walk through that here in the software package and show you how to do that with device care, and then we'll swing around probably with another video and try to show you how to do that with the Bluetooth. So here we go. So you come into device care and you come over into setup here. And so in setup, you can drill down and set your empty calibration distance. And as you look over here, you can see that it actually tells you what that is. Okay, it's from the sensor all the way down to our 0% signal. That's the value we want to put in. Okay, so we go ahead and figure out what that value is, and we put that in there. And you can see that that distance is 1.544, it looks like. So, and that is feet. That is feet. Well, that's okay. Correct me, I am wrong. 1.545 is the distance down to the water right now. Okay, down to our 0% signal, it is 3.11 feet. So from the face of the sensor to the 0% signal is 3.11 feet. Right now, I'm getting an echo on a water level. It's about right in the middle here. That's what the 1.546 is. So not to confuse you there. Now, the next distance we need is the full cal. And the full cal, you can see where it's shifted over here to number 4. It says, okay, from your 0% signal, how far up do you want to go to get to your 100% signal? And I said, I want to go up 2 foot. So we're going to measure 24 inches of this 3-foot high tank. We're going to start down close to the bottom, actually at 6 inches is where we're going to start, and we're going to finish up at 30 inches, 6 plus 24. So that is how you put in your range values. So the next thing we want to do is we want to take a look at the diagnostics on it. Let's see what kind of signal we got. So we're going to go ahead up here and we'll click this envelope curve, and what this will do is it'll give us a live feed of what is going on with our signal. So I am going to go ahead and start to read the curve, and it's going to take a little bit here, and it should get going once it loads up. It's reading everything in. It's taking a snapshot of it. Okay, this is going to be a one shot. You can see the bar on the bottom creeping over, and boom, there is our envelope curve. Now, this is a snapshot of it. Okay, there's a different way to do it called cyclic, where we actually get to see it live, keep running and running and updating. But for this guy right here, it's showing us our level at 1.54 feet. So not the best signal coming off of this. It says we have a strong signal, but what you're really looking for here is something that's more of a spike, a little bit sharper. And this one is a pretty gradual, long sloping curve here. And so that's not ideal. It is really strong though. There's good separation between the other lines on here and the map. And so this X here is actually where our level is. So we're going to go back now, and I'm going to do cyclic. And what you're going to see here is that it's going to continue. You're going to see the progress bar down here. And this is quite a bit slower than if I do this via Bluetooth. Bluetooth, it updates pretty quick, where carrying it over heart here with device care, this thing moves a little bit slower, it updates slower. It's just going to continually move. So there was one update, and it just continues to run and run and run. So point is, we can come in here, we can go ahead and analyze this curve. You can see nothing's changed. And right now you can see the progress bar is going again. And so cyclic means that we're just going to keep reading and reading and reading. And about every 7 seconds or something, we'll get an updated curve. Well, nothing's changing in the level right now, so you're not going to see anything change there. But I'll go ahead and I'll drop the level a little bit, let some water out, and drop it down to, say, no, that's good there. Drop it down to about 14 inches in the tank. And you can see from the 1.54, this thing should have moved. So it's grabbing a new reading right now. Everything's just a little slow here, okay? So you got to give it a second. We'll do this last read, and then we'll shut this video down. So it went from 1.54, and now we're down to 1.90 feet. So you can see where it actually changed in level. So this is a good tool to see if we got any issues in here. If the amplitude of this red signal was diminished and getting down here into these other signals or other thresholds, I'd be concerned about us having like foam or concrete too close to our transmitter, because foam and concrete both they'll absorb that radar energy and they'll diminish the amplitude of this signal. So that is about it. So you just go in and set the empty cal, you set the full cal, and you should be good to go. And you come in here, you can take a look at what the actual level is and do envelope curves and try and diagnose and troubleshoot. So in a nutshell, that's a quick setup of the FMR20 radar level transmitter.